how can we make our city mindful? What is mindfulness? I just want you to listen to this for a little bit and try to see if you like this, if you enjoy it, if you can relate to this, if it's something very familiar, unfamiliar, and how it brings us from insanity to sanity. So are we in the insane mode, or we are more or less, functioning? Imagine this we have in the background, and we need to, we can. So now I simply want to invite you to experience mindfulness. We can stop the sound. Okay. See, it's nice, right? Not to have it. How we're going to experience mindfulness right here, right away. So can you please just sit the way you feel like you want to sit? Maybe just feel yourself a little relaxed. You can close your eyes or you can keep them at one point. And if you are brave enough or comfortable enough, can you please just hold a hand with someone who is sitting next to you? Or just simply put your hands to some place. I know it may bring some emotions. You can feel, happy, or you want to share something, you want to laugh. But just try to stay still and just feel, experience whatever you are experiencing at this very moment. You can keep your eyes. Yes. This is just, I'm sure you have seen it a million times by now, that this is the picture of the mindfulness. This is mindfulness. This is, you have in some sort of place and space. You are relaxed. You have your eyes closed. You are in a very safe environment. But now I just want to give you some biological or psychological or neurological explanation. What is mindfulness actually, and why, whether it's relevant or not, or it's just a fairy tale that, or buzzword we keep on hearing. So I think the background keeps running. I don't know, I lost the track where I was. You can have your eyes open now. And why we need mindfulness and how mindfulness operates actually, and who are the best mindful or, meditators of all the times. I'll keep it, brief and tell that mindfulness is something that actually is a function of our brain, of our neural connections. So it's not coming from the neighbor, from outside. It is within us, and it's actually the product of our neural connections. To the point that whatever neural connections we are having, this was the prime source for creating what is called, intellectual or artificial intelligence or whatever. So our neural connections form a sort of network. And there are many, many networks. Only 15 of them have been studied so far. And out of that 15, only 3 are more or less studied. So when we are in the mindful state, some group of neural connections, they go together and create this condition where we can be in the mindful state. So it's the product of our neural connections. But you might say that, I cannot be, I feel anxious, or, I don't feel comfortable sitting in one place, staying, calm, etc. It's all about how we train our brain, how we bring our brain to the point that it can stay in that sense, it can experience, it can somehow observe itself. And then when the point was about, going back to the presentation, the mindful place, the mindful cities, this ability of the brain somehow to bring itself to the calm state was well known for thousands of years. And around that, lots of ancient places were built they wanted to bring people, to treat people, to cure people through music, through different ways of, therapy, through touch, through vibration, etc. And actually, there was a presenter, the first one who opened this speech. He was telling that they are doing some digital map of Sofia, or digital Sofia in digital format. Maybe I'll talk to him. So there are some ideas how the city can be mindful through certain shapes, through space, using the space and shapes in terms of having more linear, more instead of edgy and tight kind of closed spaces. You have to have more spacious surroundings. And then, you definitely use the sound. And the sound has been known for its therapeutic abilities, and how you can create, let's say, a small space or small park where you have this sound and vibration, where you can, for instance, stay in one place and feel the sound coming from, for instance, from the bells. Because in many Asian cities, they have temples, they have temple bells where you keep on hearing that sound. And actually, it can bring you to the state of mindfulness. You can have the places where music plays, where some sort of, maybe the sound of the nature plays. And definitely, you go to the mindful state by creating what is called city identity. I think it has been spoken here about how we transform our cities, how we make them to look like our space. And this is the work that actually shows that bringing city to the point of city identity gives us the idea that we're all connected. Because, for instance, if you are from one part of the movement also is part of it, and movements through walking meditations, through different type of things. And I just want to conclude that if you are part of the city is something that eternal, that can live, that can stay with you, that can, you may dream of the city, you may, proudly say that I'm from this city. But what makes the city the place to live? It's not about, I can say it's not only about technology, it's not only about, the same structured building, etc. It's about all of it, about all the connections that we can build together, that we can incorporate. And for now, I just want you to, again, maybe for some second, close your eyes, experience the sound, and just for a moment, just go back to your state of mindfulness and simply observe. Give yourself some pause. And I think whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. And I thank you